Well, good morning, Derby Jack. No, I have not fallen off the face of the earth. I can't. There's a ring around it. Uh, I'm still here. I'm in another dive. This here is in Hickerson. It's called the Hickerson Hotel. It's got quite a history to it. New Indians have taken over, but I'm in a room. I'm not going to pan out, but I'm in a room that has a double-sided. There's a mirror on one side, which is a double-sided mirror. There's a room back there blocked off right now. I mean, I don't think they don't do. Yeah, I know. I already checked the mirror. If you ever go to a hotel or motel, take your finger, like you do in a mirror, and if your finger goes right up against itself in the reflection, it's a one-sided mirror. If there's a bit of a gap between your finger and it's like this instead of being like this, then you got a double-sided mirror. But anyway, I got the door open, so things are changing, and I'm not feeling worried, which you'd think you should when you start losing perspective or start like things are out of my control, really, literally, and I'm not worried. For some odd reason, I got this feeling inside. I don't know if it's all the prayers that people have been giving me, because I know I haven't come out yesterday. I just laid in this bed. This is a bed here that it's actually a bed. It doesn't roll me off. It doesn't, and there's nothing rolling around in there with me. Anyway, in First Peter, verse. Okay, First Peter chapter 1, we're going to go to 4. To the inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fadeth not away, reserved in heaven for you, who are kept by the power of God through faith in salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time. Being kept, certain people, certain types, certain ones who will rise above. I've often been listening and hearing little bits and differences about who will be the two witnesses. Will it be Elijah? Will it be this? Will it be his? And another thought had come into play, which is the possibility, what if it comes out of these last generations? Two different people, two different paths, two different walks, two different archetypes. They come out of nowhere. John the Baptist came out of nowhere, right? Just a man, I'm just a man crying out in the wilderness. Usually, isn't it that Jesus was Galilean, just the carpenter's son? The apostles spoke on the day of Pentecost in different languages that they were not supposed to know because they're too damn dumb. They're Galileans, for crying out loud. They are not supposed to know her, but they must be drunk. And who told them how to teach? It always seems that the ones who work for God, the ones who are pulled out, are usually pulled out of the muck and mire, not usually pulled out of the ripe, not usually pulled out of the silver linings. God don't usually pull silver lining people out. He usually pulls them out of the muck and mire and gives them silver and gold. See, God works on a whole different complete. If every Christian knew this secret, it's right here in the pages. But if you actually knew the secret, you'd live a more than abundant life. I have a cup of coffee from a 7-Eleven's here now in Tennessee. And so, I got coffee. I'm talking to you. I got a phone. I got a Tahoe. I'm not rich. I got a little less than $1,000 in the bank. And I'm here. More than the abundant life. Because it isn't about what I have. It's about what's inside. It's about what's in your heart. That's what it's about. So, wherefore, chapter 2, verse 1. Oh yeah, let's go to 13 for a minute. Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought onto you at the revelation of Jesus Christ. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? And it says in chapter 2, verse 1, wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies, envies, and all evil speaking, as a newborn baby's desire to sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. I want to grow. I want the word. The more I'm in the wilderness, the more I need the word. The more you need the word, the more we need the power of the Holy Spirit of Christ. So, as we live in this world, or move through this world, get through this world, they ain't going to let you have a life. Life is over. You live, and they're trying to box you into how they want you to live, boxing you into how they want you to think of yourself. See, eventually you will think of yourself as the drone working ant, if you don't already. Most of y'all do. I get up 5 in the morning. The old timers used to say, you kids we used to walk 20 miles in the snow, this high snow drifts, and we'd get there 2 hours late and we'd be punished. They'd leave us outside and wouldn't let us come in. And they talk about work. Each generation, it got easier and easier. I always remember the old episode of the Jetsons. Old what's his name? Jetsons was there. Oh, I hate these 3-day work weeks. And so we live in a world where the messaging and everything that goes on, it keeps you here. But see, I want to speak truth. I want to speak justice. I want to rise above all this. And so, in saying all that, if God has changed my direction, keep praying for whatever direction God has changed. It may end up where I'm going to go somewhere else. And I'm looking up north. So, just keep that in mind, that God gives me what I need, because I'm not going to stay here in Tennessee. And I'm not going to dwindle down what funds I have just to stay, to figure out. It has nothing to do with my friend. The friend and other people that I've already talked to, they tried their best. Everybody's going through it. And see, this is what they want. They want it to where, have you noticed, there is things affecting people. And like I said, I've seen rich people. It hasn't affected them yet, but it will. This is going to affect everybody. What they're doing in this country, or what they've been doing, it's availing itself slowly. So I don't want to be here too long because I'm going to lose, I've taken a lot of stuff out of here just so I can at least go this long. So in saying all that, keep me in prayer. If anybody can help give, I may be traveling, maybe going across state. If anybody can help in donating to this ministry, please do. Please help. As I move and as I let you know where I'm going, maybe I'll go through some in that area that you're going. I don't know where you are. Maybe you can invite me over to for brunch, or maybe I'm passing through on a Wednesday night. I'd do some music at your church. That's if you can get an old Bhagavan kind of minister. Bhagavan minister. I got to write a song now. The Bhagavan minister. There we go. I have not played any music. Just haven't felt it yet. But saying all that, keep me in prayer. If you can give, remember, go to my old videos, whether it's in my music channel or this channel, ministry channel, and go to them, and on the comments, you'll see that I have links to my PayPal and my GoFundMe. Go to only those. They will only turn, if you hit them, they'll take you to the sites. In the box, say, well, I'm being penalized by YouTube again for some odd reason. So anyway, in saying all that, if you can give, make sure it's sanctioned by God. Ask God to pray over it first to make sure that God's told you to give it to me. And whatever you decide you give. I'd appreciate it. And for those who can't, then keep praying for me. Pray for those people.